We're gonna keep it kosher. We're gonna keep it kosher for the Muddy Water Podcast and watch this shit flow. Oh, I wasn't supposed to curse in the first 2 minutes.
So when I said,
we gonna get deleted, and we gonna get a strike, and we gonna get banned.
When I said the beauty of having no idea what we're doing, and just doing it,
2 minutes,
and being able to look back and build on it. Like, why you say yeah, but we're not just dealing with anyone for this podcast? Why? What that got to do with that?
I was talking about with beating them. We're not just dealing with anybody's.
No, I'm just pointing out our past, nigga. The last couple of years. Like, we started this thing.
I'm talking more about this one. We ain't just... Because that's what I was saying. We got to get this one structured, bro.
Oh, man, this one got to be good.
Yeah, this one got to be, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know we've been, just freelancing and going, I mean, on some real shit. We've been going in on some real. Yeah, we've been going in like on some real shit and joking around and joking around about the shit. And hey, but before we do what we gotta do, can we talk about jokes?
Can we talk about jokes?
Yeah.
Well, duh. What the fuck kind of question is that?
Because you've been saying that a lot, and I get it.
What?
But I just want to talk about it. Like, why are we joking this stuff, man? Why are we joking it? Remember, we're in the first 2 minutes, so no cursing or we will be deleted.
Right.
What we in? Oh, we 2 minutes in.
Well, we can say what we want now.
Fuck you. Nah, but really though, like. I mean, we're talking. This is like serious stuff.
Very, very.
It's serious. It's serious. So how are we able to joke it? Cause I do be laughing at this shit. Like these motherfuckers really think we stupid out here or something. Like really playing with my intelligence, yo.
Niggas get bored with serious.
I really want to damn punch you in your fucking face. You know what I'm saying?
Not only do niggas get bored with serious,
bored with serious. Go ahead.
We live in a time where apathy is fucking rampant, nigga. Where apathy is like, how do you get through to somebody who's apathetic?
How do you get through to somebody who's apathetic?
Yeah, because the younger generation think everything is a goddamn joke. Everything is so, this whole,
Hold on. I'm gonna play dumb. Apathy. I don't know. I'm hearing
apathy.
I'm hearing empathy, and I know empathy means feeling.
Well, apathy is the opposite of empathy.
Okay. Go ahead.
So, things are so you got a convergence of things are distant. The whole internet thing, social media thing, and shit don't really like I say, internet made motherfuckers think they could say what they want. Some shit Mike Tyson said about internet made people not afraid to get punched in the face. Say what you want and no repercussions because you distance. You know what I'm saying? I see you on the screen talking shit to you on the screen, but what you gonna do to me on the screen? That whole thing, that shit create an environment of like niggas take shit for a joke. Like just, over time.
When you say shit, what shit? The internet shit or the actual
because everything is on the internet. So everything now becomes a joke.
Even the narratives.
people could create a world where they only hear what they want to hear through this internet thing. Let me block this nigga. Let me turn off my comments. Let me blah blah blah. You know, you could control what get to you. You pretty much pull up whatever you want out, but you could control what come back at you. That's kind of crazy. You know? So, over time, become a big fucking joke. But at the same time, shit's so much more serious.
Well, that's...
Cause that whole, like, nigga, you could become famous in a matter of minutes.
True to that.
For not necessarily a good thing.
True to that.
Get your ass whooped on camera. You famous for a bad reason.
Hold on.
Now you want to kill because that shit gonna follow you for the rest of your life. It's
okay.
Like, it's kind of crazy.
Okay. In another sense, I understand that, but that's me just thinking about me. Even before this internet shit, I laughed at shit like, fuck these motherfuckers really think I'm fucking dumb. You know what I'm saying?
What we talking about?
I'm just talking about the serious shit that goes on. I was laughing at that shit before this. You know, I said it in the song. I said, I seen it all before this internet age, way before the social media craze. Y'all must have forgot, if you cut the grass, it'll grow back for you. And if you smack her on the ass, she'll throw it back for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So before even this shit, I was laughing at shit. So how are we able to make this shit a joke? Is it because
nigga. I make things a joke.
I be laughing at shit too, bro. I mean, before I even met you.
I can't speak for nobody
Before
else.
I met you, I laughed at shit like.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I can't speak.
I be looking at the TV and these motherfuckers talking. I'm like.
I take way too many.
Did he just say that shit?
I take way too many things for a joke. That's just in general. That's me.
But it's not really taking it for a joke. It's just laughing at it. Like, I know it's serious, but you know they say laughter is the joy of the heart. Something like that. And if they say if you can't laugh at yourself, then you know you gotta be able to laugh at yourself. Cause like you say, niggas, I've done some dumb shit in my life, and I have to laugh at it when I think about it, like.
Oh man, tell me about it. But and my problem is I laugh while it's happening, which is fucking a little crazy. I don't wait till time, you know, I can laugh at old shit. I'll be going through it laughing at like, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got problems. But
have you ever tried to hide something from yourself? Deny something?
Yeah, nigga.
You think that's good?
No.
Right.
Of course not.
Right. You gotta
when you start bullshitting yourself, then that's a problem. Yeah.
It's a problem. We gotta stop bullshitting ourselves.
But I don't think that's really what we're doing in this case. In this case, it's like we see things, we discuss things. You know, sometimes before this shit happens, just what we see coming. So it's like, we're not laughing at the situation. We laughing at these motherfuckers. Because they can't win. They can't win, but they stay with their bullshit. You know?
It is funny.
It's like, the first shall be last, nigga. So all this whole bunch of shit y'all doing it's gonna prolong things. Y'all gonna hold on to power for a little bit longer because y'all doing this shit. But the first shall be last, nigga.
The first shall be last.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to realize, you know, to come to the conclusion that this shit is all about us, niggas. It's like,
When you say the first at what?
First, fuck the original people.
Oh, okay. Damn, what was I? Yeah.
It's like they use all these fear tactics to keep us fucking disoriented. But once you figure it out, it's like, oh, that's why they do it. So what we gotta do is laugh at they motherfucking ass and tell other people that it's not what it seemed to be. We just got to do work. The work is making it real. The work is making it, doing the work while speaking on it while we doing the work. And then we get the results and we get to speak on it some more. Laying the blueprint, laying what our interpretation of what the blueprint is. Like my interpretation is my interpretation, your interpretation is yours. That nigga Pete told me one time, we was at work and we was talking about religion and shit. And I don't know what the exact conversation was, but I was on some shit like we need to get together on the same blah, blah, blah. And he's like, nigga, it's never gonna happen. It ain't for us to be all together, like from start to finish. It's for you to master your thing, me to master my thing. But we have to communicate through those times. Like you doing your thing, you doing your thing, I'm doing my thing. Communicating through those times, like, you know, eventually we're gonna meet at the top. We can never count on unity necessarily. It's never gonna happen. It's not how the world works. You know, before these motherfuckers showed up, it wasn't about unity necessarily. We all had different everything. We might be the same, similar people. There's 12 fucking tribes. Why not just one? So, you know what I'm saying? So, all 12 of them tribes wasn't doing the same exact fucking thing. They was doing their own thing. But they all mastered their thing and met each other at the top. You know what I'm saying? The Iroquois Confederation. A whole bunch of different tribes doing their motherfucking thing. And then they best of the best of those tribes meet with the other best of the best of the other tribes and do business, government, whatever the fuck. You're never gonna have it where we all agree. We just gotta figure our thing out and hopefully we all meet at the top. You know what I'm saying? I make jokes, nigga. I find humor in a whole lot of shit. So that's my gift. That's my offering to the world. To hopefully, as I try to understand the shit better, help other people understand the shit better. You know what I'm saying? For their own situation. You know?
Right.
Like, you know, people... Chick told me, like, I was all fucking, you know, righteously indignant about some shit. And I might have told this shit too. But, and, you know, motherfuckers don't like that shit, so they try to stop you. And they try and using tactics and shit. And it ain't my fucking responsibility to be explaining this shit. But I'm trying to get her to understand. And she don't want to understand. Her final conclusion was, nigga, you alone, you know. You alone in this thing. Ain't nobody got your back. She's saying it to try to discourage me. And I'm like, I said the B word, you know. Like, fuck, it's always gonna be that way. So you rather be on the side of just conforming than to stand up for yourself? And you cool with that? To the point where you gonna talk shit to the nigga who is trying to stand up for himself? Nigga, you alone. Ain't nobody got your back. And you can feel that way, but to voice it is like, wow. You know? To tell me that shit like it's supposed to hurt my feelings that you're saying. It don't hurt my feelings. I'm a little disappointed. You know what I'm saying? And I don't wasted my goddamn time trying to explain this shit to you.
Yeah.
You know, so we ain't never gonna all get it. You know. It's like, we could just go by, like, integration is like, all right, you know, we able to, you know, we integrated now. We can all, you know, coexist. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. But it's like the other side ain't trying to do that. So if you're on this side, then you might as well stick with your side and at least put your side first. In the big scheme of things,
I want to be always eat with the customers. I want to eat with them. I want to go in their motherfucking restaurant.
And niggas say, you know, as far as business, it's like
I want to go
niggas be on that. Man, it's so hard dealing with niggas, man. Niggas is fucked up, la da da. And I'm like, nigga, you know why though, man? It doesn't matter why.
Who said that? That's what they said. Does it matter why? You said it.
I said, does it matter why though?
So that's the question you asked. Does it matter why?
No, I said, but look at, you know why. I said, you know why though? I was like, does it matter why though? Like, I understand once a motherfucker become a zombie, you just gotta kill that nigga. But if he's still a human, nigga, and you know the history, and you lived a little bit, and seen a certain portion of the deterioration, you know, degradation and shit, then you gotta have more, you know, understanding the shit. Like, I don't understand, like, you know, if we don't, you know, I don't know. The more you understand, it's like, I get it, dude. I can't. I ain't did enough in business to really speak on that whole, you know, I ain't crossed that threshold yet where I'm actually successful in black business, where my audience is black people. If I'm able to conquer that whole thing, then I'll be able to speak on it, but I can't really speak on it yet. I had a little bit of success.
Can you be too concerned?
Too concerned what?
With the standards of how you can?
Yeah, like you gotta be thoughtful. You gotta think. You
know what I'm saying? Can you be too concerned?
What I'm saying is you gotta weigh it. Like, I ain't never owned no store, so I ain't never got robbed in a store multiple times to the point I'm like, fuck, gotta get away from these niggas. I ain't experienced that. You know, so I can't speak on that part. You know, I hear niggas' stories like, nah, nigga, I can't be fucking with these niggas. Like, fuck, I hate to hear it.
Yeah.
But I know, you know, they ain't speaking because they don't feel like that way because they want to. It's like, fuck. My thing is, you gotta be more thoughtful. Like, if you understand the history, then you gotta understand that that's one of the obstacles you're gonna have to face. Like, it's too many stories.
It's not an easy pill to swallow.
It's not. You know, you see the stories of black men who did well for black people. Ain't that fucking many in business. Recent, in the last 100 years. Marion Barry is one. There's certain lawyers that, you know, good lawyers that make it a point to represent black people. You know, it's that serious to them. But a lot of people who get the degrees and shit, they don't feel like, I can't focus on niggas, man. I'll be broke. I got fucking student loans to pay and shit, nigga. I gotta get this money. Look at the athletes and shit. Niggas who make millions, they can't really do for niggas because we talk about it. There's something in the way. Like, you got millionaires with, like dude was saying, one of the niggas was saying, you got all these players who still go to UCLA to practice or to play in the off season and shit like that. It's like, niggas, all y'all niggas got millions. Why y'all ain't built your own gym in the city? So kids got somewhere to go. They don't have to have a fucking certain ID to get on UCLA campus and all some shit. You can do that. Why the fuck y'all don't do that? But that's a small thing. Like, and who the fuck am I? But still, that's an example. You got Marion Barry and shit who, over time, you saw the results. But ain't too many like that, nigga. If a whole bunch of niggas just made it a fucking point to do it, what could they do? What was you talking about?
Good question.
That's always gonna be the go-to.
Not that what we.
Cause it's real.
We was talking about jokes, but.
Oh yeah, jokes.
How the hell we?
Yeah. So my thing is jokes, nigga. Like
joke through this.
Cause the shit is a joke. You know, this whole shit. Bill Gates is a joke. The Pope, all them niggas, the Queen, that bitch dying, she was a joke. It's all a big fucking joke, but like we was talking about yesterday, ambition. Ambition is a motherfucker. If you just trying to live, nigga, wake up and eat a coconut, you know, go pick some pecans off the ground and eat them and shit for breakfast. You just trying to live, nigga. You know, might get something from your wife before she go to the kids and shit. And motherfuckers is, before you woke up, that motherfucker was up typing up some papers and shit to take your shit. Every morning, that's what you wake up for. Type up some shit, figure out a way to take your shit. And all you doing is trying to live, nigga. You might even be going as far as like having a business.
That shit crazy.
Building. You're a master fucking mason.
That shit crazy.
Brick mason and shit. You got jobs and shit. Too many jobs. You had to stop taking jobs.
Yeah, crazy that shit sound.
And
like people
you trying to you focus on crafting and building a fucking city, your city and shit.
Think about that.
And the whole time, this motherfucker just finding ways to take your money.
Right.
Take your shit.
Like, motherfucker wake up in the morning. That's what they live for. Like, that's what they do.
So that's where we at.
Trying to find ways to damn manipulate the damn.
But the beauty of that is like, even with that,
that's some psycho shit.
Like, how like wars, right? Indian wars, where these motherfuckers came over here and start trying to take this shit.
Fucking crazy.
Hundreds of years they was at war, nigga. So you could be about your business and shit, but them niggas still had warriors, nigga. Like, to be able to defend your shit, like, what level of fucking technology did these niggas have? Like, they want us to believe that they had guns and we had spears. It wouldn't have took no hundreds of years for war if they had guns and we had spears. It's been brief. So, you know, you know, read about the
Then you start hearing about how they created landmines and torpedoes and shit like that. Like, really?
These motherfuckers came over here with all this technology and wrote about, man, they got boats that we can't fucking sink. I don't know what the fuck they make them out of. Like, man, they whooping out motherfucking ass. But somehow we get the narrative that, you know what I'm saying? So the shit is a joke. It's just about being clever enough to make the shit funny.
Funny, but what? Educational at the same time?
Oh yeah, when I was promoting the shirts, man, we didn't put that part out either. You gotta put that part out too, man. We got the footage, man. We might as well use it.
Yeah.
But you know, just
we'll get to this. So we got a great podcast that we got coming up in the next 2 weeks. And we're gonna bring some heavy hitters together. You know, you already, you know what I'm talking about. They already been on the show a couple times, so they're not gonna be unfamiliar. And y'all, whoever's watching will recognize
the world,
these faces.
Everybody.
But
fucking everybody.
So what we doing on this one is kind of giving trying to format how we're gonna do this thing. So yeah, let's get to it, man. You know, because this podcast is gonna be like, it's gonna be, we got a person who's hard into the study of genealogy, and we got a person who's hard into the study of law. So it's gonna be law and genealogy podcast. I mean, we don't know what we're gonna name it yet, but that's what the basis of this podcast is gonna be. So we gotta figure out how we're gonna lay this thing out. You know, if anybody who's watching, y'all want to look some of these terms up, or some of these questions or topics that we're going to talk about, and kind of get, you know, familiar with them, so you can, you know, follow along as you listen and watch the podcast. Then I would suggest doing that, because these boys had me going crazy on this Zoom meeting that we did. And we will be in Atlanta, Georgia for this podcast. So, hold on. Hello? Where you at? Okay. Okay, I'm trying to finish up this podcast, and when you get here, we'll talk. Okay. All right. Excuse me and minds. But yeah, man, how we gonna structure this? What you think? What do you think would be the first thing we should touch on? I see we put like, what is that? Damn, how should we go with this?
What?
To start this part, to start it off, like
what? The one in Atlanta?
Yeah. How should we do this?
I guess we got 2 weeks again.
No, I'm saying, like, we did. Come on, man. We talked about this.
Nigga, we'll talk about it.
Let's talk about it now. This is what we doing. Should we start off with codes and statuses, or because I'm reading through these codes and statuses, or should we start off with like anthropology? France Boas.
No. Can't start there. No. God damn it. No.
What? Go further back?
Start it off?
Yeah.
No, we gotta introduce what we talking about. Like, no, we don't start there. How the fuck we start there?
No, I'm saying, like, for the first topic, I understand introducing everything. We understand. Now I'm talking about.
We can start with each individual kind of life, like not life, but like I've been up and down the East Coast. You know, born up north, moved down south, kind of saw whatever my experiences and shit. And everybody else could kind of do the same thing, like, just so people know our, state, the states, our reason for being here. Yeah.
Reason for having the conversation. Okay, that's cool. What I'm saying, I'm talking about as far as the topics go. The topics.
You can't start a friend's boy. First of all, most people don't know who that is, and
exactly. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna talk about it. That's what I'm saying. How should we line it up? The lineup. I'm trying to get the lineup together.
No, you gotta start now. Start with the relevance of the conversation. Like, okay, like we talk shit, right? But I think if people been checking it out, they see that there's times we just talk shit and there's times that we actually have something to talk about. Like when P come on here, we actually have something to talk about. When we went to Atlanta with Berwin, but I kind of was freestyle too. We was just starting off when we went to Atlanta. We was just having a conversation also. This ain't really that. Like, Dave spoken, so, you know, this is kind of high level. Let me shut the fuck up. Nah, we just kicking it. But, you know, so, the relevance, man. We gotta paint the picture of the whole point. But then I don't know how deep you think it.
I think you're going off subject, man. Remember, we talking about genealogy and law. I'm just trying to get the lineup of the questions together. That's all I'm doing. That's all we trying to do.
Well, we can't start with friends, whatever.
You said we can't?
No. We
I said anthropology. And he has something to do with anthropology.
I don't know how to talk this. It's so broad. Like, there's so many different avenues. Like, you talking genealogy, like that's something that's simple.
Let's get the damn lineup, the bro. Point is, we not look. You going too far. You going too deep with it.
We looking to see who we are, first of all, in the big scheme of things.
Anthropology had a lot to do with it.
Hold man. In comparison to what the narrative is, like we gotta show what the fuck the stakes are.
Nigga, hold up, please.
How do you say that?
You having a discussion and we trying to gonna get the lineup together. You trying to have a discussion. I ain't trying to have a discussion. I'm trying to get the lineup together.
How do you bring people in?
So you want to start off with the wars?
No.
Leading up to when anthropology.
No, that's too specific.
Huh?
It's too specific. We gotta.
What you mean that's too specific?
How do you ease people into the conversation? If you just start with wars, people is like, fuck these niggas talking about.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that? If we talk
once we introduce who we are,
because the wars led to a lot of things happening after the wars. I mean, or not after the wars, but during these wars,
we can start with Reconstruction.
Laws, started, policies were being put in place, treaties.
We can start with Reconstruction.
I mean, okay, that's further up. It's kind of further up,
right? Reconstruction is far enough back to where it's still. We gotta explain it real quick. What Reconstruction is, or hold up, explain what Reconstruction is presented as, and then paint the picture of how things could be changed, to what degree they could be changed in a short amount of time and it stick. Cause it's hard for people to wrap their head around, like, what you mean? So they just made up a whole thing? Yes, nigga. Hold on. So it was this way and they just decided that it was gonna be this way and that's what it was from then on? Yes, nigga. And that's only one phase. That's only one era.
Right.
Where they just said, fuck it, we go in this direction. I don't care what y'all believe. All that shit is going to be forgotten in 20 years.
Okay.
And that's what happened for the most part.
All right. Now, after,
you know what I'm saying?
After that, where do we go? You're not looking at your list, bro. Get the list up, man. Because we got the same list. Now, where do we go after that? Even though you didn't write that one down, like I
just thought it up just now.
Okay, but that's cool. But you didn't write it down. So find something in here next after Reconstruction.
You said a place to start. I think that's a good place.
Okay, that's cool. So after that, then what is going to be the next? Cause I mean, there had to be codes and statuses and policies put in place during Reconstruction or after Reconstruction. So codes and statuses. Well, codes and statuses was more about the that was more about the black and white thing, right? Policies and laws. That should be next.
I guess it always been about. It had to be. It had to be about, you know.
Well, that's Reconstruction is probably going to lead into that, policies and laws. That's going to lead into that.
When you say high society, right? That's what that is. High society is being exempt from the main thing. Y'all have an understanding on another level that, yeah, this is what we feed to them, but we deal with things differently on this level. You have to be privy to the game. That's what that whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck can't I just say what the fuck I want to say about shit? Because that's what it is.
Damn, I'm always going into explaining shit. you keep going into explaining. We trying to get this lineup together.
It's like you gotta.
I can't do this with you.
You look at niggas like Jesse Jackson, right?
Dang, man.
And it's like,
what is we doing here?
Every single fucking day, he gotta wake up knowing what he knows. Like, imagine how that is just living and like shaking niggas' hands and shit on a daily basis.
Boy.
And every time you shake a nigga hands, you just looking at that nigga face like, do this nigga know? Do this nigga know? Oh man. Yeah, I guess most of these niggas don't know. Cause if niggas knew, they wouldn't shake my hand. You know how that shit is. When you feel guilty as fuck and you see the motherfucker that you feel guilty for and you don't want to look that nigga in the face or, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I know I owe you $20. All right, nigga, I ain't got it right now. You know, I got you next time.
Man, you done lost me.
All right, let's get back
on. We still on Reconstruction, and where do we go after that? Constitution, laws, policies. Cause we trying to lead up to something. It's the whole purpose of what we're doing is trying to lead up to the fact that all this that happened will happen for to keep the true indigenous people down. Like, what did we say? Fight the real y'all. We need y'all to fight the real y'all.
Hey, don't be biting my shit. I'm gonna have to start trademarking.
Man, you need to stop that, man.
I'm just saying.
You need to stop that. You know, goodwill. I said that. But and how did that happen? See, things like that, like,
man, you can't
leading up to all that.
You came up with that?
Come on, man. Let's management. See that one. Honestly,
man, you ain't even know what it meant when I said it.
Honestly, that one question, that one thing, Reconstruction is going to lead into.
I had to clarify what I meant when I said it.
All this is going to lead into this.
Fucked up, huh?
That Reconstruction is going to lead into all of this.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I think.
Right. It's like we really don't have to set it up, because
the whole thing is painting a picture. Like dude asked, man, what the fuck Black Lives Matter got to do with the thing?
I'm sorry, y'all. I'll try to do something different, but
no, we're talking about connecting the shit.
No. I'm just saying, it's just that one thing is going to explain, is going to branch out to explain a lot of things through this conversation that we're going to give, that we're going to have when we head down there. That's all I'm saying. It is. Wow.
Wow, what?
No, I'm saying, wow, just that one thing is going to lead into all this.
So we got to get as much information as we can about Reconstruction before we get down there. So that's my homework assignment.
Yeah.
You know, I got a couple of books on.
That should be y'all's homework assignment for listening to this podcast. Go into Reconstruction and learn as much about Reconstruction as possible.
Yeah.
Because all that is going to tie into all the other questions that we have.
That was with the 50s, right? When was Reconstruction? 50s, right?
Reconstruction was in the 50s, but it's going to explain.
Well, yeah,
Reconstruction is going to explain things that happened before it, though.
Yeah, that's the point, nigger. God damn it.
It's crazy you didn't put that in there, though.
Oh man, god damn it. That was in the 1800s.
In the 1800s.
Right after the Civil War.
Well, damn, that even makes more sense.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Wow.
If it was that early.
Damn, you're gonna have to edit that part out.
What?
Me being 100 years old.
No. I mean,
no. Oh, you gonna eat that shit?
I mean, it happens, man. Shit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, everybody's learning and everybody's trying to get a grasp on this stuff too. I mean, shoot, Reconstruction. Let me put that down. Yeah, that right there is gonna tell a lot, or expand the conversation. Cause that's gonna take us to, you know, everything. The Tulsa, the reason that lynchings were legal, the codes, the wars, the statuses, even how BLM came about, Slayer law. I mean, you know, all that shit is going. Reconstruction was prevalent. The eminent domain. That's crazy, man. That one word.
Or one word.
Reconstruction. Or that one period.
Man, I can't believe that.
That one period of time.
Yeah, that is a whole different thing, man.
And we didn't even talk about that on the Zoom.
Hey, man, you gonna have to edit that part out, man.
No. It's okay. It's alright.
Look at my cousin, man. Selling real estate. Shit.
Okay. That's what we're gonna do. what? 46 minutes. And I said we was going to touch a couple of more 48 Laws of Power. So I think we did 4 on a podcast like 3 weeks ago. So we're going to we're just going to, read 4 more because I feel like the 48 Laws of Power, I think I explained this one time before, they can be used in a good way, but also can be used in a bad way to manipulate people. So, you can take it. We just gonna, give our explanation to what it is, each one. So all right. So I don't think we touched this one. Law 6. You hear me?
Say what?
Law number 6.
What's that?
Of the 48 Laws of Power.
Mm-hmm.
It says, court attention at all costs. As everything is judged by appearance, you must stand out. Make yourself appear larger, more interesting, and more mysterious than the masses. One way to do this is to surround your name with sensation and scandal. Bear in mind that notary of any sort brings power. Notoriety. It's preferable to be slandered than to be ignored. Damn. That's deep. That's like the government trying to make you damn talk shit about them to keep your attention.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all so fucking dark.
Listen, you feel me? That's why I've been saying I wanted to touch on these, bro, because like I say, it can be used for good or it can be used for bad.
Like that Machiavelli shit.
What, you talking about the album?
No, nigga.
Oh. What you talking about Machiavelli itself?
Yeah, Machiavelli. Like that whole
pretending to die.
Deceit and shit.
Yeah.
No, nigga, I ain't talking about just the whole philosophy, like innuendo and never appear how they like fuck. Just be cool.
Be cool. Just be cool. Just be cool. Hey, but let me finish this. A solid counterbalance to this approach is to create an air of mystery around yourself. Keep your cards close to your chest.
They're not necessarily sinister. Like individually, it's not. I get that. I get all of them. Like, I get it.
Who is them?
The laws.
Oh, the laws.
It's like fuck. But that's that ambition thing. Ambitious people use that shit. Thus power. Ambition ain't necessarily bad. It's like that whole like niggas just trying to live and that motherfucker over there typing up paperwork to take your shit. Like that shit. It ain't like the shit don't happen. That's why niggas is in the situation it's in. We in. So like they try to make it to where niggas don't know that. Why the fuck would they try to erase history if it was all good? If it was all like this whole 48 Laws of Power is like that's what creates whitewashing and erasing history.
Right. I feel you. That shit that's why I was like, when I was reading them, I'm like, damn.
It's all about deceit and
I feel like I'm being done like this.
Just work hard and I get it, but you don't have to do all that shit.
Huh?
Who the fuck am I? Like I ain't, I'm just saying. You asked me. It's my fucking opinion.
Nah, I'm just saying because I feel you. Because it's like I want to treat people with respect, dignity. You know,
I get the whole like creating an aura. You know, certain mythical.
But why it ain't gotta be bad?
Right. Yeah. Like that whole thing does gain interest when you ignore motherfuckers and
what they call it
misdirect.
How they call that shit drama.
Yeah.
Drama. You got us stuck on fucking drama.
But you gotta go back to what those are. 48 laws of power. If you're trying to achieve power. That's the games you play in that arena. You know, learn how to move in the room full of vultures. Yeah. Motherfucker trying to take your shit and you gotta, you know. I've been a salesman before, like, you know. That shit do drive certain personality profiles and shit. Wanna be the best. That's narcissism and shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what it lead to. I don't know how niggas did it. Like, that's not necessarily a European trait. Or maybe it is. I don't know. But niggas got egos and shit. Niggas got. I don't know. I ain't never want power like that. So.
Okay, I'm gonna move to the next one. Damn, which one was that? Okay. I'm gonna do two more. Let's do two more. Wait a minute. Hold up. Damn, which one? I was just looking at one that I wanted to do. This one. Pose as law number 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. Knowledge about your rival is essential. By posing as a friend, you can ask indirect questions and gradually get your opponents to reveal their weaknesses and their intentions. Once you know this information, you can better predict how they are going to move next.
Jordan, Kobe, power. I want to be the absolute best, so I'm gonna do whatever it takes. Psychological, you know. What,
now,
nigga?
Check this one out. If you don't want to pose as a friend, get others to spy for you. However, while you gather information, you open yourself up to vulnerabilities by letting other people do your work for you. It's always better to spy and pose as a friend yourself. That first part is what gets me. That's the coonery. If you don't want to pose as a friend, get others to spy for you.
That's just basic.
No, yeah, it is basic. But I'm just saying that's a law. That's one of the 48 laws of power.
Power.
Find some coons.
Not necessarily coons, but supporters.
Yeah, supporters. Are coons supporters? Coon ass niggas are supporters, ain't they?
That's why I use the word supporter. They ain't got to necessarily be somebody changing. So
I support you in the destruction of my own people. So y'all, we need y'all to fight the real y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, that applies. Fight the real y'all. That shit is pretty good, man.
We need y'all to fight the real y'all. Y'all to fake them. Y'all to fake them. But we want y'all to fight
the real them.
The real them. The real y'all.
The real y'all.
Because y'all the fake y'all. That one was pretty simple, but it actually holds a lot of weight. Let's find one more. Damn. Law number 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Sound like the damn jab.
Say what now?
What?
How I go again?
Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. It sound like motherfucking viruses and jabs.
I mean, that's one way to look at it. It's more of a
Ebola, nigga, Ebola.
Well, we talking more so business. Like, well, when I think of that,
What you mean? Well,
no, I'm saying
is not the government a what we call it a entity, a corporate entity?
Yeah, but they don't have
It's
to do
business,
that.
nigga. We are they business. We are they business, right?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. So
but in the business context, like that's just like never let them see you sweat and
suspended terror.
Yeah, like
we stuck in goddamn shut down. We stuck. Shut down. What they call the other one? Recession. Freeze. We stuck. Suspended. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Well, if we don't fix this deficit, we're gonna then we may have to shut down. If we don't fix this, I know we gave them 80 billion, 100 billion, but so please pay your taxes. Please pay more taxes. Please go and buy these high ass eggs that we've developed.
Yeah, another one burnt down yesterday.
Another what?
Egg processing.
Motherfuckers try to get insurance now. They try the egg process. They probably try to get insurance now.
Oh man,
you saying shit? They try to get money somewhere. And I'm still trying to figure out why the insurance companies ain't fucking went in debt. With all this shit going on.
That's a great point.
Why the hell?
You don't hear from the insurance company.
You don't hear from the insurance company. Why they ain't went in debt?
Who blowing these goddamn plants up? And why the insurance companies ain't tripping?
Yeah.
That's a great question.
You know? Fucking...
Write that down.
Fraud, nigga. This shit is money laundering and all that shit.
I don't think it's the plants that's doing it. Unless they being coerced. It's an agenda, nigga.
I mean, it could be.
Could be what?
Could be coerced. I'm just saying. Could be. Yeah. We'll give you this if you gon' blow your damn plant up.
What the fuck reason somebody got to blow their own plant up?
Just like a reason motherfucker burn their house down. Shit. Insurance.
Who doing that?
Shit, people there, and then they call it electrical fire.
Oh, man. Come on, man, with that silly shit, man.
All right.
All of a sudden, motherfuckers just want to blow their own plant up. It's happening a lot, is the point. And the eggs is high as fuck. Like, nigga, what you talking about?
Damn, that would have been a good.
How the fuck ain't niggas talking about that?
That's a good ending. That would have been a good ending.
To what?
To the podcast, to this episode.
What?
Fuck you talk about? Just end it right there. That'd be dope.
Don't do a stupid, nigga.
I mean, I might, yeah, I will. But yeah, the insurances. I don't get it.
You know,
we talked about that one time. We talked about that on time ago. Like, why the insurance companies are not tripping?
Well, we don't know if they tripping. It ain't being reported.
How are you still being able to? If we had all these fucking Kobe 88 deaths. How the fuck?
Yeah, medical insurance.
Yeah, life insurance policies.
Commercial insurance.
Life insurance. I mean, shit. You said it was like millions. Why they ain't tripping? I don't get it.
Like if a plant get burnt down.
I don't get it.
They got to pay.
You sending motherfucking billions to another country. Wouldn't the insurance have something to do with that?
What?
You sending billions of dollars somewhere else. Would the insurance company have something to do with that? They have to, unless they got insurance on people's unless the insurance companies got insurance on. The insurance companies got insurance on us. We pay them insurance and they got insurance policies on us. I don't know neither, man. But somehow you got to be able to damn cycle that money.
What money?
The money you got to pay out to these damn policies. You got to be able to cycle that shit back around somehow, man. Ain't no goddamn way unless the insurance companies got insurance on the banks. Somehow this money has to be, you know what I'm saying, turned. Tables got to turn. They can't, you stop the table, then the shit fall. It's got to keep turning.
Fish don't fry in the burner.
Don't do my show like that, man. You gotta do it. Just say it right.
Fish don't fry
in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the
grill.
Took
a whole lot of shit around you.
Just
to get up that hill.
Yeah.
Now we up in the big league.